How is a mobile camera different from other cameras? Well, because of the size of the camera, you can actually get down to places that you can't get to with other cameras because the profile on the bottom is larger on other cameras and smaller on a mobile camera. And also the lens itself, the taking lens, is smaller, and because of that, you actually have a different relationship with the objects that you're photographing. They are larger in relationship to the lens than they would, because the mobile lens is about this big, whereas on bigger cameras, the lens is this big, this big, this big, that big. So the relationship between the whole entirety of the taking lens from top to bottom and side to side is different than it is when it's on this size and then when it's on this size. These are Merrells. They're very comfortable shoes, and they're kind of clogs. And if I wanted to get a shot this low with any conventional camera, I would need to build a platform up and two platforms where I stood on either side of them and put the camera in the middle. Or I would need to drill a hole in the ground and put the camera in that hole. But with my mobile camera, I don't have to do that. Now notice how it deals with exposure. The auto exposure is pretty harsh, but it can be actually used to interesting effect, artistic effect, as well as the automatic focus, which now you see it's focusing on my ring. Come on, see, it takes a minute. I would have to press the screen for it to focus better. And now let's see how it looks through to me. Look how it's holding focus pretty nicely between me, my ring, which is a couple of inches away, and the building in the background. What conventional lens holds focus like that? Example. Here is a beam. It's just a beam holding up a walkway. And this beam here is only about yay deep. The T part, the I part, it's an I-beam, is only about this wide. Yet I can stick the camera in here and completely conceal it, and then come out and reveal myself. Also, the nature of movement changes because of the smallness, the size of the vehicle, the taking vehicle. Some of the aspects of a mobile camera which can be looked at as imperfections can also be looked at as strengths. For example, as we mentioned, how it deals with overexposure. So my face is now totally lit in fluorescent light, which looks okay. You know, it has a kind of a gritty look. But when I try to do something like this, you see it silhouettes my head. But then when I actually expose for the fluorescent, look at those vertical striations there. That's a phasing issue with the oscillation speed of the fluorescent and the scanning speed of the CMOS sensor. See, use it or lose it. Another imperfection that can be looked at as a creative tool is how the CMOS sensor deals with horizontal movement. Look at my head. How it kind of bends back and forth. That's something that you can use if you want to. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting dizzy. With my small camera, I can do all kinds of stuff and make it look bigger. I like that. Also, that I'm holding it in my hand kind of makes me the director, the camera person, and the star. Searching for focus. Where is that focus? There's that focus. Dunk. One thing for sure, this is not the camera that is taking this picture.